Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz, the home of tomorrow's rides, today. And what we've got here is something truly special. Say hello to the 2026 Toyota Century, the pinnacle of Japanese automotive luxury reborn. Now, for anyone thinking the Century is just another big sedan from Toyota, let us stop you right there. This is no ordinary car. The 2026 model brings evolutionary design, cutting-edge tech, and a level of refinement that could rival Europe's finest. Let's start with that first impression, because the 2026 Century isn't here to shout. It's here to speak softly and carry a very big presence. Up front, the grille is more sculptural than ever. Toyota's designers have reimagined the traditional Century crest into something deeply contemporary, with vertically layered chrome bars that give it a regal yet futuristic look. The LED headlamps are ultra-slim, and seamlessly integrated into the hood and fender lines. They come with adaptive matrix beam technology. Yes, adaptive lighting in a Century, bringing both function and elegance. The lower fascia is clean but aggressive. Air intakes have been reshaped with a more aerodynamic form, while maintaining the dignified stance the Century is known for. Everything is symmetrical, everything deliberate. And that iconic Phoenix badge? It's still there, and polished and finished with the kind of attention you'd expect from a car that's basically the Japanese Rolls-Royce. Move around to the side and this is where the 2026 Century quietly flexes its true DNA. The proportions are perfectly balanced: a long hood, elongated cabin, short overhangs. But it's the details that matter. There's almost no character lineage, just an uninterrupted sheet of sheet metal so pure, it reflects like glass. Toyota has applied a newly developed 7-layer paint process here. It's rich, deep, and gives the car a mirror finish. The chrome surrounds, the flush door handles, and even the new, massive 21-inch turbine-style alloy wheels all work together to give this thing an old-school, chauffeur-driven charisma with a modern edge. The rear door, by the way, opens wider than ever. And yes, it's powered, with soft close function as standard. Every hinge, every pivot, has been refined to reduce resistance and improve the tactile feel. This is where you know they've spent the hours. Step toward the rear and you're greeted by something beautifully understated. The rear design hasn't gone radical, but it's definitely evolved. Slim horizontal LED taillights now stretch across the trunk, with a subtle lighting animation on startup. The trunk lid is powered, of course, and underneath, there's ample room for luggage, even if the owner probably has someone else handling that. Quad exhaust outlets are neatly tucked into a wide rear diffuser, finished in brushed metal. Everything back here is about proportion, about symmetry, and above all about presence. Step inside now. Let's open that door and talk interior, because if the outside is the formalware, this cabin is a 5-star suite on wheels. The 2026 Toyota Century continues the tradition of exceptional craftsmanship, blending analog elegance with digital sophistication. Step inside, and the world quiets down. Literally. This might be the most acoustically insulated Toyota ever made. Materials are, frankly, on another level. Real wood trims are sourced from sustainable Japanese forests, and polished and lacquered in Kyoto. The leather isn't just premium, it's custom tanned for each customer. And if you prefer wool, yes, Toyota still offers that option for traditionalists who prize that classic touch. Front seats are big, supportive, and now ventilated and massaging in all trims. The center screen is a massive 15-inch OLED touchscreen floating atop the dash, but with physical knobs retained for volume and climate. Thank you, Toyota. A fully digital driver display and a head-up display offer rich customization options, and the ambient lighting can be tuned to 64 colors, depending on mood. But the real theater is in the back. The Century is, after all, a chauffeur-driven car first. Rear seats recline nearly flat, with footrests emerging from behind the front seats. There's an 11.6-inch dual-screen entertainment system, with streaming capabilities, wireless headphones, and even a built-in massage program customized to your spinal pressure zones. But it gets better. Rear passengers have access to their own climate zone, full seat controls via a rear center console tablet, and electronically dimmable privacy glass. And yes, you can spec in a built-in refrigerator, champagne flutes included. Under the hood all that luxury lies performance that's evolved just as much. The 2026 Century is now built on Toyota's latest TNGAL platform, offering greater rigidity and comfort. Powering the car is an upgraded hybrid V8 powertrain. That's right, Toyota has chosen refinement and torque over sheer horsepower. The new 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 is paired with a high-output electric motor and a new generation lithium-ion battery pack. Combined, you're looking at around 425 horsepower and nearly 500 pounds-feet of torque, delivered through an EGV tuned for smoothness, not aggression. 0 to 60 happens in under 6 seconds, which is impressive for something of this size and weight. But more importantly, it glides. The suspension is now active air suspension with predictive damping, which scans the road ahead and adjusts in milliseconds. Steering is light yet precise. The turning radius is tighter than you'd expect, thanks to optional rear-wheel steering. And while it's built for quiet highway travel, the car can hustle when needed. Modes include Comfort, Eco, and a new chauffeur mode that prioritizes backseat ride quality over everything else. On the safety front, the 2026 Century is loaded. Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 brings next-gen adaptive cruise, automated lane change, collision anticipation with evasive steering, and even driver attention monitoring. There's also a semi-autonomous parking feature with full memory recall. It remembers your driveway and can park itself while you sip matcha from the back. Now, let's talk pricing. This isn't an everyman's Toyota. The 2026 Century starts at the equivalent of around $180,000 in Japan. And yes, it's still Japan only for now, though Toyota is reportedly considering limited exports to select markets, especially given the Century SUV that debuted last year. Buyers can expect full customization, including a bespoke design program where the car is tailored down to stitching patterns, materials, and even exterior color blends. Toyota is taking a page from Rolls-Royce and Bentley here. This is personalization on a whole different level. The 2026 Toyota Century isn't just a car, it's a philosophy. In a world dominated by aggressive styling and tech overload, this car stands in quiet defiance. It's about serenity, subtlety, and honoring tradition through modern execution. Toyota has managed to create something that feels timeless and forward-looking at the same time. That wraps up our exclusive first look at the 2026 Toyota Century. What are your thoughts on this majestic machine? Would you choose it over Maybach or Rolls-Royce? Drop your comments below. We love hearing from real enthusiasts like you. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more futuristic rides, and tap that bell so you never miss what's next in the world of tomorrow's automobiles. Until next time, this is Car Future Wheelz signing off.